Hi, in this video we're going to talk about redox reactions in bases. So it is very similar to what we learned in acids, and the first few steps are the same. First, assign oxidation. Second, write half reactions. Third, balance electrons and the equation. Fourth, balance the O using H2O, and then hydrogen using H pluses. And here's what's different. Alright, you're gonna add hydroxides, and the side with H plus forms H2O with the hydroxides. Alright, I'm gonna show you what that meant in our example. 7, the side, that leaves one side with OH and therefore makes the whole solution basic. Alright, so our example problem for this is Mn2 plus aqueous plus Br2 liquid. Again, Br2 is liquid at room temperature, if you remember, makes MnO2 solid plus Br minus aqueous. First step first, assign oxidation. This is 2 plus. This is neutral. This is also neutral, but this is -2 times 2, which means -4, which means this has plus +4, and this is 1 minus. Alright, now let's see which gained electrons and which lost electrons. This lost 2 electrons to become more positive. This gained 1 electron to become more negative. Alright, so now we write our half reactions. We have Mn2 plus lost 2 electrons, so we're going to draw the arrow and then write MnO2 plus 2 electrons. And then the other one, Br2 plus 1 electron as a gain electron to make our Br minuses. And now we've got to balance everything. First, this has to be a 2, which makes this a 2 as well, because there's 2 Br, and with 2 Br, you're going to need 2 electrons to make 2 more Br, right? And then this side is the Mn. Alright, this side seems pretty balanced. Okay, so now that we finished step 2, we're going to balance it. Oh, now we finished step 3 actually. Now, to finish step 3, we're going to balance the electrons, which is already balanced, like for us, so we don't have to do anything about that. So, step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. Balance H and O's. So, first, Mn2 plus yields MnO2 plus 2 electrons. Alright, and then Br2 plus 2 electrons yields 2 Br minus. First, we're going to do this exactly like what we did in acids, and that is to balance out the oxygen. So we're going to add, since this side has 2 O2s, we're going to add plus 2 H2O on the other side, on the opposite side of the O2. And then to neutralize these H's, we're going to add another 4H plus on this side. Now, this is all we're going to need to do if this is an acidic solution. But no, we want a basic solution. Basic need OH minuses to make it basic. So we're going to add OHs on both sides. And how many are we going to add? We're going to add enough to neutralize these 4H pluses. So to match with 4H pluses, we're going to need to add 4 OH minuses. And do that on both sides because you want it to balance. What you add on the left side has to be added on the right side as well. Now, what happens to these 4H plus and 4 OHs? Well, this forms 4 H2Os because the H bonds together, leaving the H bonds together, leaving the O, and that forms together an H2O. And now, with an H2O existing here, there is no more H's, and we have an OH on the left side, which makes this a basic. Now, let's write all the reactants and all the products out like what we did. Plus 2H2O plus Mn2 plus, that's the first part, and then we've got to add the second part, Br2 plus 2 electrons, and that yields the first part plus 2 electrons plus 4H2O plus 2 Br minus. Now we delete everything that we can, and we have 2 electrons over here, 2 electrons over here, and nothing else that, oh, and look, 4H2O vs 2H2O. So we can delete this and turn this 4 into a 2. Alright, we got rid of 2H2O from here. So now we have 4 OH minuses. This is solid. Okay, now this is aqueous plus Mn2 plus, which is solid, plus, plus Mn2 plus, which is also aqueous because that's what we're given within the equation, plus Br2, which should be liquid at room temperature, and yields MnO2, which should be aqueous, plus 2H2O, which will be liquid, and finally plus 2 Br minuses. And if I'm not wrong, it's also aqueous. Yes. So this is our final redox reaction in this basic solution. Again, for the first half, it's exactly like what you were doing in acidic solution, except in the last part, you're going to have to add OHs on both sides to neutralize the H pluses on one side and make the other side basic. And I'll make another video again like what we did in acidic ones, so that you have a better grasp of this topic. Thank you for watching.